shots like clocks on New Year's. Commotion gets louder like a drizzle to a shower. My heart is racing fast, waiting for the disaster.
What's good, y'all? TajiAqib here. Welcome to my humble third floor country studio. I'm sitting here listening to an old album that I did with a group called Rare Breed. It's an 18-song album. We never got around to actually releasing it. I'm going through it listening, and I'm listening to the song Stronger. And this song is significant because, first of all, it's one of my favorite songs on the album. And if you could hear the voice, obviously that wasn't me that was rapping in that song I was just playing. It's my homie Dre, aka Authentic. Like I was saying, it's significant because he was the featured artist on this song. And I think this is the only song I ever did where I wasn't either the featured artist or shared parts equally with the other MCs on the group. Like, for example, if it was 4 MCs, we'd all have, 4 12-bar verses, probably. Or if it was 3 MCs, 3 16-bar verses, and so forth. Or if it was 2, I would usually have 2 verses. You know what I'm saying? The other artists would have 1. But this is the one song where I was not the featured artist. Dre had the first 2 verses on it, and I followed up with the final verse. Now, for me, this was a great opportunity to just lay in the background and be the producer because I never really craved the spotlight like that anyway. So if there was a chance for another artist to be in the forefront and do that thing, I was all for that. You know what I'm saying? And I always took pride in molding the talents of artists, in particular vocalists and rappers. Whether it's a wet behind the ears artist or whether it was an artist who was more seasoned. Whenever I got an artist in my booth, not only was it something that I like to do, but for whatever reason they could send something to me and they would ask me for my opinion. And I, tell them my opinion on the track, and I tell them what they could do better, whether it's delivery, whether it's lyrical content, whether it's energy, personality, whatever they need to add to it, take a breath out here, whether you're rapping too fast, whatever the case may be. I give my input because as a producer, I feel like your job is to do far more than a beat maker. As a producer, your job is to make sure all the pieces fit together so that you have the best product at the end of the day. Whether it's from, making sure the beat flows smoothly, making sure all the artists on the track fit together right, make sure the content is right, just make sure you have the best track at the end of the day. So with everybody in my group, I tried to basically tutor them through their verses, keeping in mind the bigger picture, alright? On this song, I wanted to make sure whatever Jay was saying would fit with the beat, and I wanted something that was like basically expressing real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Dre grew up in the hood, like the pit of North Philly, which is like the hood of hoods in Philly, and I wanted him to express something that was real to him instead of like, Dre had a tendency to want to do like the witty rhyme schemes and the catchy wordplay and all that stuff. He paid a lot of attention to that and put a lot of focus on trying to do that when he wrote his rhymes. And I always felt like, and we laugh about it now, I always felt like he did his cornier work when he was thinking too much about trying to be witty and cool and and catchy with his wordplay and all that stuff. So I always thought he did his best work when he was raw and gritty and talked about the real stuff, you know what I'm saying? So on this track, that's what he did. He talked about, his life growing up in the hood and the crazy things he would see when he walked out his door in the morning. I couldn't quite relate to that because I didn't grow up in a hood, so I only hung out in the hood. Like, I hung out with people who were from worse neighborhoods than I was from. So I had experiences where I could relate, but where I lived was cool. Like, I didn't see the stuff Dre saw, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted him to shine on this track. And I figured, one of my talents as an artist is I can make whatever work. Like, I have enough confidence in myself as an MC that I can just fit in where I can get in and make it work. You know what I mean? Like, I can draw from these experiences I have from people I know and just from being in the hood from time to time. And, my father had, a rough background. Just draw from these different experiences and create my story to make it fit with him on the track. So yeah, check out Stronger, beat by, what was my name at the time? SaboTaj. SaboTaj, SaboTaj, that was my name at the time. I was on the beat, I did the final verse like I said, and also did the hook. But it's featuring the boy Dre, aka Authentic, who's the main rapper on it. Circa 2000, 2004, I think it was about that we did this track. And by the way, Stronger, we did this before Kanye West version of Stronger, alright? So the Rare Breed was the first ones who created the song Stronger, although Kanye West came out with Stronger, so he's the first official one. first official one to do Stronger. We did a lot of songs before a lot of artists came out with their songs for real, but unfortunately our dumb asses never got around to releasing it. Yeah, so check it out, y'all. 2 fans, one love, TajiAqib.
I'd like to give a shout out to a couple of my peoples, Viv Grace, Haas, Authentic. It's the breed, man. This is Sabs. Yo, man, gotta be something else in this TV guy, Dre. You feel me, man? Gotta be something else on. Yo, this shit is whack, man. the hell's going on,
I
man?
hear commotion from my window at 11:30. An argument erupts, the shadows are dark, and whether it's drugs or guns or a car vandalized. Neighbors can't open their mouth, but they can open their blinds. I push mute on the TV to hear a little better. Can't understand every word, but I can make out cheddar. Either a deal gone wrong or some money was stole. It's the root of all evil, turns a warm heart cold. The high pitch of a voice saying no, just chill, but they know he well, cause cats back heat like it's grill. Anticipating the shots cause it's common round here. I count down to the shots like clocks on New Year's. Commotion gets louder like a drizzle to a shower. My heart is racing fast, waiting for the disaster. A scream lets out, shots soon follow. A car skates off and cops soon follow. Dead on arrival. The same old song. I wish I could change the channel, see what else is on.
No, I ain't watching this again, man. I'm saying what else is on,
Where
though.
I live, I must survive, and if I don't die, it makes me stronger. At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer,
Can't find nothing.
towards death like the finish line. But if I don't die, it makes me stronger. At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer,
I sit on the side of the bed holding my head in my hands, praying to God I could just pack up and rent that moving van. The 1 years ago and now I'm looking around. I'm on a plane shook now, thinking if it's going down. Nice guys finish last, the good die young. I'm thankful every day to breathe breath in my lungs, but sometimes I feel the world's like a treadmill, cause I feel my feet moving, but it's like I'm standing still, going nowhere fast. Sometimes I gotta laugh to keep myself from crying and see my dreams dying. I was born sensitive, but it takes sense to live. My future is tentative and I got my best to give. So I must every day, but like a constant struggle. I must every day I have to have a constant hustle. Then I wasting my flows on these low budget shows. Half the people say so long before we even go on. I have to understand that we in the same game. The world will never change until we on the same page. I'm wondering now and I'm pondering how, if the sky is the limit, can I reach it on the
Now
ground?
what's on?
where I live, I must survive, and if I don't die, it makes me stronger. At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer, towards death like the finish line. But if I don't die, it makes me stronger. At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer.
Damn, I'm walking on eggshells, my sweat smell better that than the dead smell. Never regret hell, I'm living it. Struggling, troubled, and blood racing. Salt on my face and body outlasting my perspiration. It's never bad as I think it is. That's how I'm thinking. Be hard, can show these brothers holes in your ass sinking. I'm raw with it though, authentic, true player. Shoot the ball with arcing, so it's hard to get it. I'm like one of the last Mohicans. Every weekend, these streets been leaving. Another of my boys leaking. Should I get the heat and make them cats start retreating? Do I wanna be deep in north side, messing with them Puerto Ricans? Hell yeah, I'm mad, I bust you just for speaking. Out of turn, my gun got gonorrhea and it's about to burn. Then the sister passes with a child and it smiled through me. This life situation smells so damn foul to me. God hurt to me, make me stronger.
If I don't die, it makes me stronger.
I flip channels.
At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer,
But can't find nothing.
death like the finish line. But if I don't die, it makes me
Now
stronger.
what's the deal?
At this rate, I'm on track to be the strongest alive. If I live longer.
I mean, it seems like everybody in a rush to go nowhere, you feel me? Like cats in traffic behind me, beeping like they got somewhere special to go. Where you going, dog? Where you going, man? Is it that important?